The world is at a crossroads, and as nations focus on the many pressing issues of the day, they may lose sight of the war on the climate crisis. And that's the warning from Sustainability and the Environment Minister Grace Fu, who's at COP27 summit in Egypt. She says that choices today will determine the future, and that Singapore has updated its nationally determined contribution to cut emissions to 60 million tonnes after peaking earlier than previously committed.
Our ambitious targets are contingent on the maturity of decarbonisation technologies and effective international cooperation, and depend on the continued international commitment by parties. Parties must deliver real emission reductions and demonstrate this by fulfilling their reporting obligations under the enhanced transparency framework.
Ms. Fu also underscored the need for commitment, implementation and partnerships to keep the climate goal of 1.5 degrees Celsius within reach. She stressed that multilateralism, most of all, remains crucial for a just and inclusive transition, and countries need to work together for a greener planet.
Global standards and tariff-free trade are essential to scale green technology and products. The world's largest emitters should lead the transition collaboratively.
Singapore and Ghana have completed talks at COP27 on a deal to transfer carbon credits between them. They also expect to ink a binding agreement early next year. The deal sets out the process and criteria for projects which generate carbon credits. These credits can be used to meet emission targets for each country's UN climate pledges. It's also aligned with the Paris Agreement, which calls for such cooperation between countries. Singapore's Sustainability and the Environment Minister Grace Fu says these projects should prioritise sustainable development benefits for local communities and the economy. These will also help meet climate targets and draw private sector investments.